Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a holiday makeup tutorial for today's video. We're going to be using 100% drugstore makeup in this video, so I want all my drugstore girlies to leave me a comment. Let me know what other drugstore content you want to see before the year is over. Today's video is sponsored by JOAH, and I am so excited to be working with them because I have used their Youth Firming Apricot Ampoule and I really loved it. And then today we're going to be highlighting the new vitamin C line. As many of you know, I do have a dry eczema prone skin type, and these two products have been really great for soothing and calming inflamed skin. So I'm going to start off with the Green Tangerine Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. Serum contains 70% organic green tangerine extract, 4% niacinamide to balance and even the skin tone, and tiger grass to calm and soothe the skin. This serum is packed with all these ingredients for brightening, hydrating, and calming. It works not only to fade existing hyperpigmentation, but it also works under the skin to prevent sunspots and dark spots from surfacing. The serum can be used daily, AM and PM, and it's a lot more gentle than some other vitamin C serums because it's made with real fruits, and I love using this as a makeup prep step. It just leaves my skin feeling really nice and juicy. I'm gonna go in with the Green Tangerine Vita C Dark Spot Care Cream. This cream contains green tangerine extract, niacinamide, vitamin E, and panthenol. I'm gonna use this as a prep step for makeup, and I really like how this cream is lightweight yet so deeply hydrating and leaves a really nice glassy glow on the skin, so a perfect base for makeup application. The capsules of vitamin C in this cream melt into your skin, and this encapsulated form of vitamin C actually ensures you're getting the most potent and fresh form of vitamin C. Look at my skin right now. It is literally so glassy. I have the most gorgeous natural sheen to my skin. So the serum and the cream are both really geared towards overall brightening of the complexion and really helping with texture and tone. You can shop the Good Ol' Serum and cream and other Good Ol' products on Amazon. They're having a sale right now, and some of the products are up to 40% off. It started off on the base. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Hello Halo. This is one of the best products that launched this year from the drugstore. I just really like this. I think it's, of course, as we all know, super comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury one. And then what I really like to do is push it in with a sponge. I feel like that's when I get the best result from this. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I really love the strobe on this, and I like how it gives my skin a little bit of coverage. And honestly, if you're having a particularly good skin day, I would honestly say just wear this on its own as your base product, because you can see it's still giving me some pretty good coverage. And then you can just go in with a spot concealer. So if you don't need to wear foundation, this really does give you this like gorgeous filter-like appearance all over the skin and just kind of makes the base look photoshopped and super glowy. So I always like to use a sponge. You can use a brush or your fingertips if you'd like, but I feel like when I use a sponge, it just almost gets like really pushed into my skin and I get a really nice seamless finish. For base coverage, I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation, and I am so excited to use this because this is genuinely like one of my favorite foundations of all time. I just put a pump on the back of my hand, kind of spread it out a bit, and then same thing, I'm just gonna pick it up off the back of my hand with my sponge. And genuinely, every time I wear this foundation, I realize why I love it so much. I know the coverage is looking a little bit intense at first, but trust the process, because once you blend this foundation out, it looks so stunning, so natural, so creamy and beautiful, and it photographs beautifully as well. So not only does it look good in person, but it's really one of my favorite like special event foundations because I think it just makes my skin look so like extra healthy, kind of like you've just had a facial, and really glowy. The longer you wear it, the better it looks. It's like it fuses with your base and just slowly becomes the most perfect like match and fusion on your skin. And this is definitely like, this foundation is definitely one of the foundations where I'm like, if you really want to wow someone with the way your makeup looks really good but like natural and not cakey, this is the foundation for you. It's also got really good buildable coverage, so if you have things you need to hide, you can just go in with extra layers, but I'm okay with you being able to see a little bit of my skin from behind it. I like how you have the customizability. If you want something really full and flawless with this, you can do that, but if you also want it to look natural, you can do that as well. Definitely application of choice is going to be sponge with this. I feel like it just looks better kind of like pushed in and really blended for that seamless effect. Now I'm also going to use the Flower Light Illusion Concealer to brighten up the under eyes. I am telling you, the Flower Light Illusion line is the line you want to use if you really want some like special event glowy makeup, because it really, I think, is kind of unbeatable. And I've been raving about the Flower Light Illusion foundation for years. I always repurchase it when I use it up, and then the concealer has quickly become a new favorite. It's just like nice and creamy, lightweight. Look at that gorgeous brightness it gives you right underneath the eyes without being like too heavy. And I'm just using the same sponge to really push this right in. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight right on the tip of my nose with this concealer too. I do always like to just put a little something down there, or up there on the tip of my nose. Okay, we're gonna move in to eyes. The eyes, I just wanna do something nice, classic, and simple. So I'm gonna use this Well People eyeshadow palette. This is the Nudist One eyeshadow palette, and it's got a bunch of really great, kind of like soft nude tones. So we're gonna work with these. I'm gonna start by working this shade right here all over my eyelid. This one's got a little bit of shimmer. The lightest shade is more matte. I'm gonna take this shade right here, and that's gonna go right into the crease. Just kind of blending it back on the outer corner too. But basically this is just to get a little bit of definition right into the crease of the eye. I'm gonna take this brown eyeliner from NYX and just smudge that along my top lash line. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a wing too, but nothing too aggressive. And then I'm just gonna set that eyeliner down because it's not particularly long wearing, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder on top. It's the darkest powder from the palette, and just lightly set that shadow down so that it doesn't move throughout the day. I'm gonna set my face with the e.l.f. Hello Halo setting powder. One of these loose powders. It is so pretty and glowy and brightening. So I'm just gonna take that right underneath the eyes, and I'm also just gonna set the T-zone really lightly. I don't want to completely mattify the skin, but just to keep everything in place so that it doesn't move around, I'm just going to give it a really light set. Moving into bronzer, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer, and I'm just going to do a really light bronze. I'm not going to push hard at all. I'm just going to gently work this around my hairline and give it a nice, kind of just a touch of warmth. I don't want to overdo it, but I also want to, you know, warm up my skin tone a bit. I do think the downside with this bronzer though is if you're not careful and you kind of overdo it, it gets a little too matte for my personal preference. It's not gonna be like a down for everybody, but sometimes I feel like when I use this bronzer, I lose like a little bit of the natural radiance that I love. So I'll go in with just a touch of the Revlon Skin Lights bronzer, and this will really just kind of give a little bit more luminosity to the bronzer so that it doesn't fall quite as flat on my cheeks. You don't have to do this step, but I think it just kind of gives the complexion a little bit more life and doesn't look quite as dull. It's a really subtle difference, so definitely not something you feel like you have to do, but I feel like it just adds a little something special. Okay, I'm gonna contour my nose just a bit too. And honestly, for the contour, I'm using Benefit Hoola. This is sacred. I don't use anything else to contour my nose. No compromise product for me. Like I won't use anything else, so Benefit Hoola. Let's do some blush. I'm gonna use the JOAH Airsoft Powder Blush. This is in the shade Naked Rose. So pretty, so easy to work into any look, literally. And we're gonna do a bold lip, so we wanna keep the cheeks not distracting. Like, we don't wanna do anything too bright, too pink. We just want like a little bit of a natural nude flush. You can see this is gonna go with any look you can possibly think of, and it has a really nice, soft, light, but still like buildable amount of punchiness. So you can do natural, or you can really build it up if you want more of a poppy cheek. For highlight, we're gonna use this palette from Revolution. This is the Revolution Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold palette. These are some stunning powders. I'm gonna do a mixture of this one right here and then this one right here. And we are going to ever so lightly just tap them right on the high points of the face, not trying to get anything foiled looking, but just trying to add a little bit of that extra pop and glow to the high points. We're being like super subtle with the highlight. We don't want to go overboard. I feel like the stripey highlight, we're done with that. We always have been done with that on this channel. You know, that's never been our thing, but like even more so for this type of look, we're really going extra subtle with the highlight. And you can always spend like a little bit of extra time really pushing just blending it into the skin. Don't pick up any extra product, but just really push it in, and you'll be surprised by just pushing something in like this. It really does make the product go further. We're gonna take the iconic London Fix and Glow and just lightly spritz the face now before we do the brows and like mascara and stuff, just so that it doesn't interfere with that and it has some time to dry down. And as long as you don't go overboard with this, you won't get like a super pearlized finish. It'll flash back a little bit on the high points, and you know, obviously when you catch the light you get that little extra special glow. Honestly, I feel like skin is looking so good. Okay, I'm going to do my brows. I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil, and we're just gonna fill these in really softly and just kind of brush them upward. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I'm gonna take it, it's the shade Cottage Cheese. Horrible name, by the way. But I'm just gonna take this and pop it right on the inner corner. Again, doing like a little bit more of a bold lip, so I want the eyes to look almost doe-eyed a bit. And then I'm gonna use this just to highlight right under the arch of the brow, just lightly, and you can use the warmth of your fingertips to really blend that out. I'm gonna use a eyelash curler. We're gonna do two different mascaras, the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara and then Maybelline Lash Stiletto, so that we don't have to do falsies. This is a great mascara routine if you don't want to bother with falsies. This is like tried and true by yours truly, and it always looks really good. Tons of volume, tons of length. You'll look like you have strip lashes on. So I start off with the I Love Volume from Essence. This is really gonna bulk up those lashes, beef them up, give them tons of flirty flutteriness. And then you're gonna go in with Lash Stiletto just to help like comb through and give length. I'm basically just going back and forth. So once you've done a couple coats of Lash Stiletto, do a couple more coats of I Love Extreme Volume. Just keep the brush rolling as you apply. Look at that. Like, you don't need false lashes if you just do a little bit of extra mascara and take the time to apply it. That looks like strip lashes. Like, this is a really great combination. And then for the lower lashes, just to keep it soft, I'm only gonna do Lash Stiletto and just kind of barely tap that right on. And I'm going to try to pull the lashes towards the outer corner of my eye, just so we can get a little bit more of like a cat eye shape. Okay, seriously, this skin, these lashes, we're gonna put a bold lip on, but I'm gonna wait 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of lip balm. Kind of give my lips some time to soak that in. I should have put this on when we first started filming, but since I forgot, I want to give my lips the best chance because we're doing a matte, bold color. This is the COSAS Plump and Jelly Collagen Lip Boost. I'm going to take a red lip pencil. This one's from Revolution. It's part of the Clueless collection. It's in the shade Dionne, and wait until you guys see this red lipstick I found. I feel like I found the perfect holiday red lip. This is from the Lip Bar, and it's in the shade Boss Lady. It is so pretty. The applicator is also like perfect for precision. It's got a nice, pretty slim tip. I should not be talking while I'm applying this. Look at this color. I'm gonna dip in just one more time, and I'm going to perfect everything and just get some really nice sharp edges. Okay, and this is why I honestly always say a matte red lip, you cannot beat it. Like, I don't like matte lip colors, but there is just something extra special about a matte red lip. It just always looks so good. It is like literally the perfect accessory. You could wear the most simple outfit with this look, and the red lip is like the whole thing. It just pulls everything together. This color is so good. It is so perfect. This is like one of the most perfect reds I've ever tried. I know I've said this like 60 times already, but I am seriously obsessed with this lip. Like, I cannot get enough of this. This is like the perfect matte velvet blue undertoned red. It is stunning, and I think it's like the perfect winter holiday accessory because like I said, you can wear any outfit with this look and it's just gonna look so good. The red lip is the focus. Skin is looking nice and glowy and healthy. So I'm gonna list and link everything in the description box down below for you if you have any questions. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to come follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye everyone.